In this video, I will show you how to set up the so-called situation handling in SAP S/4HANA using Fiori. First of all, we will navigate to the application called Manage, Team and Responsibilities. We can choose here between Asset Management, the ones for journal entry verification, or Procurement. For now, we will say Procurement. Then we click on Create, and now we will create a new team. In our example, we will now create a situation for an overdue yet blocked invoice. So we will call it Test. We will provide a global ID and also the type of situation. So here you can see that different types existing. We will choose the one for operational procurement. So I will insert OPPUR over here. This is the one we are now interested in. Description, we will call it due date reach soon. The status we will set to enabled so that it's activated. And then further down, we will choose the responsibility definition. So we will go for the company code in this case. Also, we will insert here the purchasing organization, and we will also filter for a supplier. However, you can of course set this up for each and every supplier where the due date is reached. We will take this one over here. That's it. Now we scroll down. And over here, we can assign different team owners to this team. So those team owners are special business partners. Let's actually check this business partner here. So I will open a new tab and we go to the app called Manage Business Partner Master Data. This one over here. We will search for this specific business partner. And here you can see this is a business partner with a special role assigned, which is the role BUP003. This is so to say an HR business partner. And this business partner is linked to our system user. So the one you log on with when you access the system. Let's now go back. Over here we can assign different team members as well. So we click on Create. Then we search for the one. Okay, and that's it. So all of those team members will receive the notifications via the situation handling. We could insert even sub-teams, but this is fine for now. Quite importantly, we will enter here the function. So again, we will select here the search help, OPP, and we will take the function operational purchasing, and that's it. We could even enter sub-teams or super teams if necessary to create kind of a hierarchy, but for now this is fine. So now we can click on Create. Now next off we will create a so-called situation template. Therefore we go to the application called Manage Situation Types. We will search for the existing template called Due Date Reach Soon. This one over here, Due Date for Blocked Invoice Approaching. This is the one we are interested in. Then we mark it and copy it. Now we enter an ID, like that. We can select the display sequence. So if a business object has situation instances of different situation types, then we could define the sequence in which we want to display the situation instances in the situation message, from very high to very low. For now we leave it as is. Then you can see here we have a tab called Situation Display. This is what will be displayed then later on in our Notifications tab. So blocked and overdue soon, the invoice is blocked and will be overdue soon, risk of late payment fee. Then, if we go a bit further down, we can also see the notification itself and even an email preview. And if we scroll further down, we can see the conditions. So in this case, we want the condition to be triggered in case we have the company code 1010. And also if the net due date is, let's say, today, like that. Then we go further down. We have here the batch job scheduling. So there we select the time zone and also when the job should start, like that. And then further down, we have the different recipients of this notification. So in this case, you can see here 9 teams are enabled. We can even click on this one. And here we can see amongst others, there's our created team. We can even filter by responsibility definition or the member function, but for now this is fine. One more important thing over here is that we will set the monitoring instances to active, so that later on we can use the Monitor Situations app to track our situation instances and also follow up on the actions. Now we will click on Create. Do you want to enable the situation type? We will hit on Yes. Now we want to see this in action. So we go to the application called Create Supplier Invoice. We insert the transaction invoice, our invoicing date, as well as the posting date, company code 1010. This is quite important. Our gross invoice amount, as well as the currency and the reference. Then we have our invoicing party. As you remember, we created our situation for a specific supplier. This one over here. Then we'll go down. And for now, we'll just post against a GL account. However, we could, of course, also post against a purchasing order. We will click on Add, provide a debit account. This one over here. Also an amount, show details, provide a text code. and also a cost center. That's basically it. Now we go to the payment section, and over here we will say that this item is due immediately, and we will set here a payment block as an example. Let's click on simulate. So this is fine. So we can post. You can see the invoice was posted. Do you want to create a new one? No. Now we won't wait up until the batch job is finished, but we will go back to the application manage situation types to trigger it manually. We will go to situation types, then down here is hours, so we select it, and then we click on trigger now. We can see the background process for creating situation instances has been triggered. And now we can already see that over here a notification popped up. So let's click on this one, and there is the situation. 1 invoices are blocked and will be overdue soon. Risk of late payment fee. We can click on this one, and now the invoice is here being displayed. So we can navigate into this one. Here we get the situation, so we can correct it now, then click on close situation and confirm via resolved or even obsolete or invalid. For now we'll click on resolved, and that's basically it. So last but not least, there's an application where we can actually look up all the different situations that occurred and how they were handled. This application is called Monitor Situations. This one over here. Here we can see the start screen. So we can search for our situation type ID, hit on go, and then we can see there was 3 activities where the instance was created, displayed and set to done. And this is then here also being displayed in a graphical view. Okay, this marks the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If so, then please subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Also make sure to subscribe to my Patreon, where we have a community chat and where I post lots of informative blog posts about SAP. The link is in the bio of my channel. Thanks a lot and see you next time.